What's up guys, it's me, Dan Rob. Now, after nearly 10 years, the 10-year anniversary is coming up by the way, end of the month. I feel like it's time I did something a bit different. I need a change. So, I thought, what better way to do it than to start vlogging. I've thought about this for a while, but I've been putting it off purely because of the fact that I've realised what a socially awkward introvert I actually am. So, vlogging might not completely conquer that, but it's a start. So, I'm going to start doing it a few days a week and see how we do. I can't promise it'll be every day, but if it is, just count yourselves lucky that you're getting more content from me, because obviously that is what I want to do, more content, but just can't promise it'll be every day, but it'll be as often as I possibly can from now on. So today it's currently just after 9 o'clock in the morning. So the plan for now, just been to the opticians to get my glasses sorted because they were loose and I don't trust myself to tighten them, because every time I've tightened them myself over the years, they've just snapped right in my hands. So, not the best idea. Anyway, now on my way to the gym, gonna get a cardio session in, probably gonna bench as well because I'm aiming to get my bench PR up. So, let's have it. But yeah, one thing I do want to say about vlogging, especially in public, it's not something that I'm used to. Even after so long making videos, I've never done this. So, if I do keep it going, it is something that'll take me a hell of a long time to get used to. So, that's mainly what this video is going to be. It might not be perfect, but I'm getting myself used to it. And the aim is to not let the awkwardness of public filming get the better of me, because 9 times out of 10 that's been the excuse, but it's not going to be anymore. I'm telling you that now, it's on video. So, get in the gym, cardio session. The aim is probably going to bench first, see where we're at with that, and then getting a cheeky 5k on a bike, and then if I'm feeling up to it, 10 minutes incline walking on the treadmill. So that's the plan. Let's go and get it done. Yeah, so I decided to voice over this bit because I wasn't too keen on talking in front of my camera in the gym when there was other people in there watching and listening. I know it kind of defeats the objective trying to get over the awkwardness, but we're building up to that. So as you can see, 20 kg moving there with ease. So we're just feeling out where we are because I haven't benched in a while. So that's what we're doing now. Moving now to add some weight on the bar. Sure, I added about 10 kilo either side, making it 40 kilo obviously. So again, just a warm up, seeing where we're at. So I know I'm going to be able to do this. There's no point me saying let's see if I can do it, because I know I can. So let's just knock these reps out, as you can see. And you know what, I'll even count them. Right, here we go. Can't remember how many I did. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 there. Got something out of it though. I looked like I was struggling. How was I struggling with 40 kilo? So, gonna up the weight again. Looks like we're moving to 50 kilo this time. So, we'll see how that goes. As you can see, adding an extra 5 to each side. Now this, I hate saying it because it feels embarrassing, but this is usually my working weight at this point. And the reason that sounds embarrassing is because I know there's millions of people who can do more. I know that shouldn't bother me because everybody progresses at different stages, but again, that's just something I'm going to get over. Now I'm starting vlogging. And even there, I look like I'm struggling with 50. I need to work on my bench, guys, and you're going to see that. At least once a week I'm going to be working on my bench. So I'll be vlogging that as much as I can. So I'm going to have to come up with a lot to say now because I know it took quite a while to set the weight up for this one. Because we're moving up to 60. So while I piss about with changing the weight, I'm going to let you in on something. My bench has never been great. I've been trying for a long time to increase it, but it's never really been where I want it to be. I know it's something I need to work on, and it's something that I'm going to start working on. And I'm not just saying that, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I remember what happened here. I'm changing the plate on one side because anybody who goes to the gym will tell you the plates need to be the same make. It doesn't matter if they're the same weight or whatever. Yes, they were 220 kg plates, but they need to be the same make. Anybody who is anybody in the gym will tell you that. That's just one thing that I've always heard and it's always stuck in my head. The plates need to be the same make. So of course, putting safeties on because even though I've done 60 before, I'm never 100% confident with it. So now let's see how 60 moves. Hopefully better than I think it will. But we're about to see. And say what you want about my gym progress, by the way, but I've dropped a considerable amount of weight over the last year or so. This time last year, I remember I weighed over 100 kilos. I'm now in the 70s. So you can all say what you want, I've made progress. And only 2 reps of 60 there. Strength needs to improve. Alright guys, quick review on that bench session you just saw. I just about made 2 reps of 60. I know what a lot of you are thinking. Not amazing. But for me, it's not exactly piss poor either because I haven't benched probably since before Christmas. So to me, that's a win as a benchmark for starting back. So, road to 70's back on. I've only ever done 70 once. So yeah, not the best in the world, but not the worst either. And at least I can still say I bench more than Jack's Fitness. Although to be fair, probably everybody can say they bench more than bloody Jack's Fitness. What's he on now, 40? Right, now we're moving on to the cardio portion of the workout. So as you can see, I'm setting up the bike. And we're going to knock out a quick 5k on this before moving on to a bit of treadmill work. Now this angle will be changed. I remember lifting the phone up because you can't see nothing there. I knew there was a better angle, I just didn't know how to get it at that time. But you'll see it in a minute. Or in a couple of minutes, I can't remember how long this clip was. And what I'm going to say about this part of the video is I'm going to be talking a lot more on the voiceover, because I hated listening back to the awkward silence on the bench voiceover, because I've just watched that back. So there will be a lot more to say during this bit. So I've never found the bike too difficult, probably because I've got quite strong legs anyway. I mean, you're not going to believe this till you see it, but I can leg press about 155 kilo, and I will get that in the video at some point. But yeah, I've got strong legs either way, so I've never really struggled on a bike, and there you can see the phone finally being lifted. So you can see that sweaty mess now. But yeah. And another interesting thing, I can ride a stationary bike in the gym, but I've never been able to ride the normal bike. I've never been able to keep my balance on a normal bike. I mean, obviously, it's obvious that the gym bikes are going to be easier because they don't move. But yeah. I do not know how long these bike clips are. I'm sorry if you find them boring, but, you know, I try to get as much of the workout as possible. So yeah, you can't say that you can't say that you don't believe I'm working out, because it's here on camera. You are watching it right now. So yeah, I decided to voice over the gym clips, at least for this first vlog, because at the time there were a lot of people in the room, and it was the only option apart from just not filming, and I wasn't going to back out. So this is the alternative. I filmed the clips and just not spoken in them and done the voiceover after. So here you can see if do I turn the camera around to the screen yet? No. But yeah, we're getting it done. And I'm probably also going to film quite a lot of fitness stuff leading up to July, because anyone who knows me knows I'm with the local drama group, Showstoppers, and we've got our next show coming up in July, so I'm going to be using my own fitness journey to work towards that. So that's what you guys are going to see. Right, I'm going to start cutting the bike clips up because they're too long, and it's pretty much just the same thing over and over for God knows how long. Just keep going. And I'm running out of stuff to say, so I'm going to start cutting it up. So we're going to be moving on to treadmill work after this. So it's not as if I'm slacking with my workouts. I'm getting it all in, and I will be filming more of them as time goes on. So that's what you guys are going to see. I want to start filming gym TikToks as well. Think of like your ABs and your usual gym TikTok influencers. That's who I want to start, not necessarily copying, but modelling my content to be like that. That's what I admire about AB, is he will just sit there and talk a load of crap and get a video out of it. And I need to build my own confidence up to a place where I can do that, which I'm working on. Alright guys, we're nearly at the 5k now. 2.86 miles in. Let's crank this last bit out. and we are more or less done. I'll turn the camera around, and as you can see, it says 3.1 miles, 5k in around 14 minutes. New PB, I'd say. Anyway, before we get on to the next bit of the workout, I want to have a quick chat with you guys, so I'll be right back. Right, I've come into the main sports hall. You can probably hear the echo, but I want to have a quick chat with you guys before I get on to the last bit of the workout. So I know I said I wasn't going to let the awkwardness of public filming get to me, but we're building up to that, which is why I've just come into an empty space where there's nobody else around. I'm building up to the rest of it. So it's not as easy as you think. Not as easy at all. Especially for somebody like me who is quite introverted and not used to getting a camera out and just talking to a phone randomly when there's other people around watching and possibly listening. I know you can probably say that, yeah, not many people in the gym give a shit whether you film or not, because they probably got their own music going in the headphones and just concentrating on their own thing. I get that. But it's a case of getting over it in my own head. That's what this video is just building up to the rest of the vlogging series. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna just leave it at this and chicken out of it. I'm gonna do it, whether I like it or not. Because 10 years, this is the change that needs to happen. So I'm carrying on regardless. So just bear with me while I get over my own awkwardness, and we'll see how we go. Okay, now we move on to the last bit of the workout. Treadmills. So I thought I filmed more treadmill clips than I did, or at least longer clips, but I guess not. So I've heard, by the way, that 10 minutes incline walking, or even longer, can help with body fat reduction. So that's part of the reason why I'm doing it. So I've knocked 10 minutes out there. Gonna keep doing it every day, or at least every other day. And yeah, that is the workout portion of the video done. And there we go, guys. I don't know if you can see me much because of the sun, but that's the gym session done. Bit of bench, bit of cardio. And I will say, it felt a bit easier this time, probably because I knew I was filming it. So I felt I get to put more into it for the camera. I don't know. Trying to get over the awkwardness of it, yet I still have a habit of turning the camera off and putting it down when I walk past people. That's not going to do anything. I need to get better at this one. One thing I will say, I was talking to my brother last night and we both realised that there's not many UK YouTubers who do vlog anymore, because they're all either doing bigger things or they're starting families or whatever, and they've just not got time for vlogs like this. The only two people I know from the UK who do vlogs anymore are Joe Weller sometimes and AB. Those are the only two people, which is one reason why I want to start doing it, to kind of bring back the OG vlog style of YouTube in 2025, and because for a while I've enjoyed AB's content, and I don't know if you can hear me because of the bleeding cars, but for a while I've enjoyed AB's content, and I've kind of been getting inspired by him to do the same kind of thing. Just random vlogging, just turn a camera on and chat shit and get a 20-minute video out of it. That's what I like about him, is he's able to do that, so hopefully I can do the same. Also, another random thought, I'm feeling like I need a new intro catchphrase for the videos. Because, yeah, what's up guys, it's me, Dan Rock. That's alright, in a way, but I've been saying that for going on 10 years at this point, and not even that's changed, so I need something different. I'm going to try and come up with a few things myself, but also you guys comment. What would you guys want to hear as an intro catchphrase? Something catchy, something punchy, some kind of hook that'll keep viewers engaged for the rest of the video. If I'm going to keep going with the vlogging, I'm going to need more to do throughout the day, because I've just been gym. I've got something else going later, which I'll get into later in the video. But yeah, apart from that, that'll be it. There's not really much else I've got on today, so if I'm going to start vlogging properly, I know I'm going to need more shit to do. Like, AB's got all these bloody side quests to keep doing with the rest of the UK YouTube boys. So, obviously I know I'm not going to be able to do all that, but just something random, like if anything comes up, I'll be there and I'll be filming it, because I need content. Okay guys, I said I had something else planned. So, apart from trying not to get hit by cars while filming across the road, I also volunteer in a charity shop 2 afternoons a week, or as many hours as I can get, so I'm on my way there now, and pretty much, if they let me film in there, I might get a few clips, but if not, I've apologised in advance and I'll let you know a bit later on what's happened. Just finished my shift in the shop. Unfortunately, filming was a no-go. They weren't having it. So, you're still getting more content now though. I'm going to keep filming. So, just finished my shift. On my way to the shop now because I need to get some meat in for my tea. So, probably chicken or steak or something. I realised those are the two I seem to gravitate more to. I mean, obviously I'm looking for something high protein, as high as I can, so yeah, something like chicken or steak, pork steak, something like that. That's the thing. When you're looking for stuff that's high protein, you want to watch out, because some things that are high in protein are also high in either fat or calories. So, especially with things like protein bars and protein cookies, nearly slipped then, Jesus. But yeah, things like protein bars, protein cookies, whatever else. You want to be careful with them, because although it advertises it as high protein, yes it is, but it's also high in calories. You take one grenade bar, 20 grams of protein and about 200 odd calories, so you want to watch it. If you do start getting them in, or you've been getting them in a while or whatever, and your aim is to drop weight or stay in a calorie deficit, then maybe don't eat a lot of them. Like, in moderation is okay, but if you're trying to keep the calories as low as you can, then maybe don't go mad on them. One thing I've realised just today from vlogging the day as well is sometimes I haven't got anything to say and I just need to come up with something on the spot. I hate doing that because I never know what I'm going to come out with. I never know if it's going to make sense. Again, another reason why I am so introverted, because I never know what I'm going to say or how it's going to come out or how people will react to it. That's my problem. So, yeah. If I've got a topic in mind that I want to talk about, then great. But if I'm just chatting shit on the fly with no real topic in mind in advance, it's a bit more nerve-wracking. Right, in a few minutes we're going to be getting to another nerve-wracking bit of the vlog. For me anyway. Filming in a shop, talking to my phone where there are other people around. Will I survive? Outwardly, yeah, 100% obviously. But will my confidence survive? There's about a 60-40% chance in favour of no. Right. Made it to the shop. Now to get what we need. One thing I will say is this is probably the most nerve-wracking part of the video, besides the gym. I hate filming in public. Right guys, just made it out of the shop. Meat secured. So we're good. Now time to head back home. Made it home, and while I was on the way home, I thought it might be an idea to leave this vlog here for now, because I've got nothing else going on today. So it gives me time to edit what's left of it and get it up by the end of the day. But while I was thinking of that, I also had another idea. Is for the end of the vlogs, I could do a little segment in every video. I'm thinking about calling it Kitchen Catch Up or something like that, where I pretty much just talk about how my day's gone and, you know, what have you. So I'm going to kick things off with the first one right now, and you guys let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you want to carry on. So today you guys have basically seen my first ever vlog, like proper vlog. I know it's been over a decade of making videos, but this is the first one like this I've ever done, and I will say there are bits that are more nerve-wracking than I thought, but there also are things that are easier than I thought. Like if I'm just filming while I'm out, like on my way somewhere where I'm actually out in public, then it's not as much of an issue because there aren't as many people about. But when I'm filming, for example, in the shop like you've just seen, or in the gym or anywhere like that, it is going to be a bit more nerve-wracking, and it will take a while to build myself up to being able to film proper stuff in there. But I pushed through. I survived, just about. Confidence, I'd say it's about a 50-50, which is good from the first one, but hopefully it gets better. And just so you guys know, I am filming and editing all this on my phone, so if it's not as good quality as your AB videos, your Joe Weller vlogs, whatever, that's the reason. But I'm doing my best with what I've got, you can't deny that. So yeah, as a first vlog, it's gone fairly well. So if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'm going to start doing more of these. So like it or not, if you're subscribed, you'll see them. So I will see you guys in the next one to find out what I get up to then. In a bit, guys.